Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and read a daily magic card. I'm also going to draw a bracelet out of my bag just to get some incoming messages to kind of set the tone for the reading. Hit like and subscribe if you enjoy this message. Drop in the comments if there's something that stands out to you. So the first daily magic card I've got here says, sometimes our experiences are unreal in all the best ways. Let yourself believe in magic. And this bracelet here is amethyst. The stones of peace and courage. Amethyst can purify and protect the wearer's abilities, stabilize emotions, reduce sad emotions, and eliminate stress and anxiety. Amethyst also symbolizes love and can make people full of happiness. So, purple could be a color that maybe is a good thing for you to wear at this time. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and grab a little purple crystal to clear these decks out with. I'm going to start with an oracle message as well, too, before we get into the tarot. So the messages that are kind of already coming through. Oh, wow. We have Mother, Father, God. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever gotten that card out of this deck before. So when we talk about, believing in magic, letting yourself experience the unreal, this is like, and when we talked about the amethyst, right, with the peace and the courage and the happiness, there's something about really embracing the unknown is kind of what I'm getting. Letting God just play out circumstances in your life. Guardian angel. I really do think this is a message to trust. Trust in what the divine brings into your life. The masculine and feminine, however that looks, however that manifests in your life. Pray to your guides, pray to your spirit, the ancestors, your higher self. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for assistance here. I'm going to leave these little cards here to the side just as like kind of to remind myself of the theme we've got going here as we unpack the messages of the tarot. Take a deep breath for me if you would and ground yourself into the present moment as we dive into this tarot. This is the Cap Full of Spiders Tarot, Christina Ricci, and it's the Angel Guide Oracle. I'll leave that in the description box in case you guys would like to purchase it. Okay, we've got one, we've got two. Okay, we have the Devil, Capricorn energy. We have the Seven, is that seven? Yep, Seven of Cups, but it's in the reverse, and we have the Seven of Pentacles upright. Interesting. So two sevens. So you're kind of going through something a little heavy right now. You're waiting for something to bloom. I think this might be a romantic connection. I'm honestly not sure, but whatever you're waiting on, it seems like it's a little bit of, I'm hearing lost hope. I'm not saying to give up on this per se, but you seem so focused. The Seven of Cups is potential and opportunity. And when it's in the reverse, it's like you have only one thing on your mind. And with the Seven of Pentacles, you're waiting for something to grow. But the thing that you're waiting to grow is toxicity. But we started this whole reading with this beautiful message of like peace and love and trust the divine. So what I'm kind of getting is that this person, if we get the Tower out, I wouldn't be surprised because it feels like this person might almost get like ripped out of your life or something. And you're going to be put on a completely different path. This is the Ace of Cups and the Three of Swords. They both kind of came out in reverse. But you can also take them upright in the sense that you're not going to let a heartbreak. You're not going to let, well, here's the thing. You are. You are at serious risk of letting this emotional situation lead you into a heartbreak and somehow defining your sense of self-worth from it. This kind of reminds me of like what people go through with the whole like twin flame thing. It feels like it's like an unrequited love sort of situation. You can really let this affect your path in one of two ways. You can take it as a beautiful divine separation, or you can let it completely define your worth. I think it really comes down to your choice and how you want to perceive the situation. King of Cups in reverse, Strength in reverse. I mean, all I can say is ouch. All I can say is ouch. So far, You know, if you're looking for a message in this reading to say, he's coming back to you, he loves you, he's just confused, or he's got a third party, what you're really going to hear from me is a little bit of tough love in this. And it's me saying, you know, I'm going to actually open up the oracle message here. I'm going to actually read maybe some of the advice from Mother, Father, God, and Guardian Angel, because this is where you need to be focusing. You need to be focusing on the believing in magic and the unrealness of things. So the thing with like twin flames, right, is you may get really caught up in the feeling of like, oh my gosh, it's got to be them because of synchronicity, and like, you know, I don't know what your context of things that you've heard from the twin flame thing are, but, and I'm not even sure why that's kind of what I'm hung up on with this reading, but it just feels like that's what that energy is. So I'm just going to go right into it. I have had a similar experience with the whole twin flame thing. And so my context of it is, I knew I needed to release the person, because that's the whole thing that they teach you, right? Is you have to let go of the person. You have to not care anymore. Not caring anymore is kind of like the trick to it all, to get them to come back to you. And it sort of is true, but ultimately, like, the goal is not to get this person to come back to you. The goal is for you to find yourself in this process and who you really are, and following your own integrity. So, you know, the synchronicities you might be seeing is that when you finally stop thinking of them, when they're not on your mind, that's when you hear from them, right? And so that may be kind of like, you know, sometimes our experiences are unreal in all the best ways. Let yourself believe in magic. So there's kind of like a hit that you get from hearing from them after they haven't been talking to you when you finally release them, right? But that's not the goal of this situation. The goal is to actually truthfully be done with them. I was actually going to pull this tarot, but I told you I was going to look into the meaning of these cards here. And so it looks like this is alphabetical. So let me see. Mother, Father, God, your message. You are connected to the power of creation at this time. Your spiritual parent is enveloping you in their incredible love and filling you with divine energy and inspiration to help you move forward. This card is a message directly from the heart of God. It is telling you that you are significant and precious. You are loved beyond measure, and the Creator power is proud of you. You are being encouraged to have faith and know that anything is possible for you. No matter what you may be going through, you're always connected to the source of creation. Your angel God is encouraging you to remember this now. This card is a message of healing and wholeness. Whatever stories you may have heard about God being judgmental must be washed away. Divine energy could never hold a grudge against you, for you are an extension of its love. The power and presence of the Creator are not only with you, but within you. If you have ever felt that you aren't good enough, or that you are being judged, or that you haven't been the best you can be, know that you are forgiven. Angels are with you today to help create a healing wave between you and your divine parent. Wow, so this is also a message too of like parental healing as well. This is very beautiful. This is so much about self-acceptance, and like, you may have made mistakes, or, you know, maybe there is a third party and maybe you've cheated, or like they've cheated, or whatever this is. This is like, you know what? If you're really trying to heal from this, and you're trying to forgive yourself and to come into your highest alignment, you've got to release this situation and find yourself through this. The Guardian Angel Oracle message says, everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them since their soul's creation. Now your guardian angel is drawing closer to you than ever. This angel guide knows you, loves you, and accepts you completely. Before your incarnation on earth, you danced across the stars together. If you're feeling overwhelmed or alone at this time, know that your angel guide is with you to share their love and make you feel safe. You never walk this path alone. Angels are always there to light the way. This card is a huge reminder that you always have help, support, and companionship available to you. The extended message on this says, you're an independent soul and often find yourself trying to do everything on your own, but know that even just a quick prayer to your guardian angel can take away some of that pressure. Your angel wants to hear more from you. Yeah, you have to invite your angels in to help you. You have to ask for help. You have to want help, though. You know, you have to actually want that for yourself. If you're still hung up on wanting this person, you may not be ready to ask your angels for help. Because if you're asking your angels to bring this person in for you, that's not... something outside of you is not going to be the answer. It just never is. It's never in another person. It's always in yourself. It's always in the divine. It's always in discovering who the greatest aspect of you is. King of Cups in reverse again, guys. Leave this guy alone. He's not coming towards you right. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This card came out again. Quit trying to grow something that's not meant to grow. Six of Swords. Move on. Move on. Find somebody who wants to value you. You deserve that. You deserve more love than you realize. You don't deserve, yeah, exactly, the Emperor. You deserve the Emperor. This is Aries energy here. You deserve somebody who has got the fire for you. You don't need somebody with the Ace of Wands in reverse who's unsure of you. Like, you're not a clear passion point for them. Or if you are passion, it's just lust. It's not love. You deserve the Emperor. Two of Pentacles. Weighing your options. Figuring out what the best thing to do is. I think it's to walk. I think it's to walk away. Walk towards your Emperor. Walk towards somebody who's going to actually treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Two of Wands. Make that choice. Make that heart choice. Make that passion. You have to believe that you deserve better. There's that phrase, if they wanted to, they would, right? If they wanted to, they would. And they haven't. And you know that. I don't have to tell you that. You know that. Any final messages from the tarot? Any final messages from the tarot? King of Cups in reverse. Oh my gosh. I don't even, this is the third time this has come out. I'm not even sure if we should ask for clarity. I think we know who this is. This is just re-emphasizing. This says Six of Wands, Ego, the Empress in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse. This is just validating what I'm continuing to say. The more you focus on this dude, the less you're going to be empowered. The more you're going to have lies, deceit, and somebody who's not moving towards you with the right energy. Yeah, the more you get your ego involved, the more you try to win in this situation, the more you're just going to lose. I mean, I want to end on a positive note, so let me grab one more oracle message. You're very stubborn. That's kind of what I'm getting. Just knock it off. Learning experience. Exactly. You're going to learn. The universe will humble you no matter what. So if you decide to keep fighting for this, you'll eventually figure out on your own that it's not worth it and you have to let it go. You can't force someone to love you. You can't force someone to want to be with you. You can't, play the game and ignore them and do the whole detachment, whatever to make it work. That's not the true, genuine self. So this is a learning experience. You will learn. If you've stuck around this long, you may be further along in your journey than you realize. If you're able to actually hear this tough message, there's hope. There's hope for you in this. Best of luck to you. Hit like and subscribe, drop in the comments. We'll see you guys next time.